Well, here we are again, right? As long as Anne and Raul are the co-owners of Miss Universe, I'll never run out of content. I really, really won't. So, not sure if you all saw, but Hulu just came out with a new documentary called Cracks in the Crown, and you can check that out for yourself. That's actually not what this episode is about. This episode is about some reposts from Anne and Raul and Anne's statements after the crowning of Miss Universe 2024. So I'm just gonna show you what was reposted and shared. At this point, I don't even know if we should be shocked. I've talked about it in the leaked episode video, and so far what was said in that video is holding true. I talked about my concerns for current leadership and the direction of the Miss Universe organization. So let's cue these videos.
Which are your strategic steps for the evolution of beauty pageant?
Evolution. We have blonde and blue eyes, so we come to the ultimate evolution already.
That's a big step, I know.
We don't need any more revolution here. We get the best here, right?
So this is just, this video, wow. This is just not surprising, just sad, confusing. I don't really understand why you would make these statements. To say that we've reached the evolution of Miss Universe and we've reached our destination, and that destination is blonde hair, blue eyes. I don't even know what exactly I would have done as Miss Denmark in that exact moment. I probably would have been just as surprised as she was, just sitting there like, what in the world was just said right now? And actually, as Miss Universe, I would have made a statement to the contrary about the beauty of diverse representation in the organization. Like, I would have went back and made some sort of point about that if I was asked a question during that press conference, or even on my own, I would talk about that. It is just wild to me to hear these statements being made publicly. And also the reposts, the reposts that were saying that, oh, finally an objectively beautiful woman wins the crown. I'm sorry. I didn't even know that we never crowned objectively beautiful women at Miss Universe. I didn't even know that that was a thing, because to me, Shanice, stunning. Arbany, stunning. Harnaz, stunning. Andrea, stunning. Zosie, stunning. Catriona, stunning. Demi, stunning. Iris, stunning. Pia, stunning. Paulina, stunning. Gabriella, stunning. Olivia Culpo, stunning. How many times do I have to say it? Do you know how insulting that is to repost something like that about the legacy of Miss Universe title holders? Do you even know what a big deal it was for some of those women to get crowned? This makes me so emotional when I think about how far that we've come in terms of our views and our standards of beauty. And then we're going back to saying, well, although the pinnacle of everything is blonde hair, blue eyes. And that is not to say that if you have blonde hair, blue eyes, that you are not beautiful. No, the point is to say, at least for me, it's that they're all beautiful. Everybody is beautiful and has and possesses a different type of beauty. And the beauty of the Miss Universe organization is that we get to see different representations of that all the time. You can't say that's like, hey, we finally arrived at our destination because, wow, she has blonde hair and blue eyes. Like, it's just so hard for me to see that. It is so frustrating. I would say that I'm not even a person who takes things too seriously. But when I heard these statements, it just made me so sad to see. I feel like it's so discouraging for so many women around the world. And I've said this before, I don't believe that you have to support the organization and what they're doing in order to support the women. And I share these episodes just because I want everybody to be aware. I want everybody to actually know what's going on in the organization, the young women, the potential sponsors, people that are supporting the organization. I just feel like it's fair to have this knowledge, have this information so that you can make the choice if it's right for you to move forward, to support the organization, to compete in the organization, to lend it your time and your money, all of those things. And I want the best for the organization. I do want it to really thrive. None of my episodes have ever had the intention or the purpose of, taking down the organization. No, I feel like it's in the public eye and I'm a part of this industry, and it's really important to always hold ourselves accountable and always strive for more and to do better. And that is a process. Of course it is. I just want people to have the information that they need to make choices that make sense for them. And if you choose to still be a part of the organization, that is why I still choose to support the women within the organization and to encourage them. But gosh, it just makes me so sad to see these statements being made. It just makes me so sad to see all of this, because if you're gonna go on a stage and you're gonna have this voice of influence and just say, here it is, here she is Miss Universe, she's blonde hair, blue eyes, she's everything in the world, she's everything you can ever want. Well, what about the rest of us? What about everybody else? And it just makes you feel, I think, so disempowered when you hear those things. And I feel like there's always ways for us to, celebrate different types of beauty without putting other types of beauty down. I think it's really easy to talk about the evolution of your organization and congratulate your title holder from Denmark specifically, because oftentimes people say, well, Europe doesn't place or Europe doesn't win. You could easily say, we're very excited that Shanice, who did a beautiful job representing Nicaragua, was able to crown a new Miss Universe from Denmark. It's beautiful to see the crown being shared on different continents so that we're able to recognize different types of beauty. We're excited for the direction of the organization. We're excited to support our new title holder and the new travel show that she will be hosting. And we can't wait to continue to offer more unique opportunities to our title holders in the future. I feel like things like that are so easy to say. Like, the things that are being said are so unnecessary and hurt my heart, and they just make me really sad for the future of the organization. There's that, friends. If you want to keep up, check out my other episodes if you haven't already, because I feel like those are important as well, and they all kind of fit together in a way when I create these updates. That I'm really sad that I even have to make these updates, but I know a lot of you wanted me to address this on the channel, and I wish I could say I'm sorry on behalf of the organization, but I don't represent them, and I don't think that anybody's sorry. I don't get that. And also, I even did the episode about Miss Philippines and Miss Lebanon and the voting app, and you can check that one out, and they said they would issue this public apology to Miss Lebanon. I didn't hear any public apology. I thought that was interesting in the documentary that they said that Miss Lebanon got an apology. I'm like, yeah, but they said it would be a public apology, and now it's not. And so this is all very interesting to watch unwind and unfold. This is all very interesting to watch unfold. But the good news is, friends, is that you don't have to compete at Miss Universe. You can actually compete at other organizations like Miss Cosmo, like Miss Grand International. You can compete at Supranational. You can compete at Universal Woman, Globe, Intercontinental. There are so many other options. World, International. Let's talk about those. Earth, I was just there. Another great organization. Don't feel like Universe is your only option just because of, yes, its history, but just because there was a high point in this organization doesn't mean that it's always gonna stay there. I know that for so many, your dream is to reach that Miss Universe stage, but I'm telling you, it just isn't what it was. And there are so many other great organizations with so many amazing people behind the scenes that are working there, that are truly there to support you, and people that are there to cheer for you and help you to be your best and do your best. And I have witnessed that firsthand at Miss Supranational, at Miss Earth. And I would really encourage you ladies for now to start checking out some other organizations, pursue some other organizations, because the fact is in many ways Miss Universe just isn't what it used to be.